if mesh was created in an external software, we can import it into SIMFLOW. To import mesh, we need to go to the Import panel and choose the mesh format. SIMFLOW supports meshes created in the following programs: Fluent both 2D and 3D meshes, ANSYS, IDEAS, Gambit, Gmesh, CFX, and of course OpenFOAM. So, if we want to import a 3-dimensional mesh that can be used in Fluent, we should choose the Fluent 3D only option and specify path to the mesh file. We should bear in mind that SIMFLOW can only import meshes saved as a text file and doesn't support binary files. Thus, it's important to use appropriate settings when exporting the mesh from the external software to save it as a text file. For example, now we can import the elbow mesh. If we click Open, we can also specify units in which the mesh was created. So, it gives us the possibility to scale the mesh on the fly, that is, when the mesh is being imported. If the mesh was created in millimeters, we can choose millimeters and it will be automatically scaled to meters. If we click the Import button, the mesh will appear in the graphic window. So, in the Mesh panel, we can see that there is only one mesh region, and the mesh is stored in this region by default. If we expand the list of options for this mesh region, we can either scale, translate, or rotate the mesh relative to the coordinate system. We can also check whether the mesh is corrupted by using the Check tool. The message which appeared in the console includes some basic information about the mesh, such as the number of points, number of faces, and number of cells. Also, there is an information about the mesh quality. As we can see, in this particular case, the mesh is not corrupted and its quality is acceptable, so we can proceed further with our simulation.